Hey guys, time for another layout update. I forget what number this is, like 13 or something, but that'll be in the title. But, I don't know, a long time ago, a few weeks ago anyway, we went out to Lincoln, Lincoln, Nebraska, and there's a train show out there. And I'm going to show you what we picked up here. It's a pretty neat set of cars. And I'm going to tell you what my plans are for this. I think I got an idea here, but this I think is a K-Line, pretty old K-Line boxcar here. Not a lot to say about that. I think I actually do have the box right here. Pretty old. It's marked as $29.95 apparently. That looks like the original price tag sticker from the store, but this is the next car, which I'm not going to use for my big plans because it says the Ride of the Big Boys on there, but I'm going to explain what I'm talking about in a little bit. But this is marked as $40. I think I got it for like $25 or something, but that one's a pretty nice car. I'm not sure who that's actually made by. It doesn't actually say, and I don't have the box for it. Could be Lionel, but I could be wrong on that. This again, fairly old Weaver car here, Western Pacific. And I do have the box to that one right here. Pretty old Weaver box, looks like. And then the next one. If I can get the camera around here. Is a Lionel just UP boxcar, and then the last thing is a MTH Premier caboose, which I really like, this caboose. Now, I'll explain my big plans here. Now, this this car that I have sitting back here is actually pretty old. I've had that for ever. Not forever, I had it for a couple years. Anyway, but we're going to replace that Big Boys car with this one. Tracks. Why do they not make working couplers anymore? Yeah, all these couplers seem to be worn out on these, but now if that's replaced, I should also mention I paid $120 for that whole 4 boxcars and caboose. I've got big plans for this, as I've said. My plans are to make the Union Pacific Holiday Train. Now, we've probably all seen the Canadian Pacific Holiday Train, or if you haven't, go on YouTube and look for that, because it's pretty interesting to see that. But what I want to do is I'm actually going to spell out Union Pacific Holiday Train in RGB LEDs, and that stands for red, green, blue. So I'll actually be able to change the colors, 3 different colors off of this. That'd be a bit of a challenge, but I think it'll be neat. And also I wanted to show on this Western Pacific car, I think this is a Weaver, but some people might call this a problem. But I'm calling this a feature because this is where all my control circuitry is going to go. So that, and it'll have, I'm actually hoping to figure out how to get about 8 different flash sequences, because what I want to do is, I know on the real CP Holiday Train they have the Canadian Pacific Holiday Train spelled out in red on the sides of the cars here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spell those out in the RGB LEDs so I can actually change it from red to green to blue if I want to. And then the outside little border things, I'm going to do the same thing with that. And the reason why I don't want to use a car like this is because these things are going to be full of holes when I'm done. Unfortunately, I'm going to drill a bunch of holes in these things. And I think it'll work out. I'll just be able to press fit those LEDs right into there. And it should work pretty good. Now, the reason why I actually bought this caboose over here, I only paid $25 for it. I think it's probably like a $70 or $80 caboose. I'm not actually going to make any kind of modifications to this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the power off the tracks there. And I'll probably have some power circuitry regulators and things inside of this car, and then all my actual control circuits will be inside of this car here, like I said. And then the front two cars will be open for whatever I need to do with them. Now, I am going to post videos of me building this thing, but not on this channel. I'm going to put them on my other channel, which is eman2000. I'm going to link that in down below. It's also linked on my channel homepage. And I also should mention, if you guys remember the horn problem with these SD70s here, I have not heard anything from Lionel on that at all. So, first I emailed them, I told them what the problem was, and then I got back that they couldn't replicate any of the problems that I had with the particular engines that they had laying around the shop, apparently. And I told them what engines Bill Yates had tested, and of course the SD70 and the AC6000s. And, well, and I asked them what they had tested, and I never got anything back from it, so I don't know if they're actually testing it, or if they've just forgotten about it completely, or just deleted my email, or whatever. So, that's what I think. I'm not sure what's really wrong with that. It's got to be something in the control board, though. In the actual radio control board. Also, what I found, I should actually just do a separate video on this entirely. But it's interesting. Some of the engines actually have a little bit different problems than the other ones. And they have slightly different problems, and when they actually have that problem. Go back and watch that video that I did a long time ago about that, or actually it wasn't a long time ago, it was a while ago. But watch out for the videos on this train here. It'll be cool. I don't think I have any cars that are really worth any kind of value here or anything. Just kind of older cars. Except for that caboose. That caboose I'm not actually going to do anything to. I'm just going to tap power off of it. So, now, like I said, I paid $120 for this train. I'm looking at spending probably at least $200 for all the supplies to set this up, to actually get the Union Pacific Holiday train on there. And it will be a bit of a challenge. It will be one of the biggest electronic projects that I've ever done, for sure. But anyhow, that's my plan with that. I'm hoping to get it done by Christmas of this year. And that's actually my New Year's resolution for the year, is to get that done. So it'll be a several part. One of the things I want to do is I want to get some maybe 3/8 inch or 1/4 inch plywood or something, just really thin plywood, and mark out the holes that I want, and I'll use that as a jig to drill holes into this. But could be interesting. It'd be nice if I had the cars were all the same size, and the bigger the better, because it's easier to work with. Like I said, it'd be a big challenge, but I think I'll be able to do it. I'm not sure if I'll actually have it done by Christmas. I'm hoping. I've got quite a bit of time to do this, but I'm hoping I have it done by Christmas. It should be neat. And I also plan on adding on to it every year, so I might add a couple cars onto the back of it and do something else with them. But for now, for this year, it'll just be Union Pacific Holiday train. It'll be kind of boring, but that's what it'll do. Anyhow, that's it for now, guys. Bye.